So, where's good to eat and drink in Vancouver right now? My top picks, including one of the newest restaurants in town, coming right up on Blue Besos Travel. Hey everyone, I'm Tiffany Burns and you're watching my channel, BBTV. Vancouver, Canada is well known for its amazing restaurants and bars, but it can be tough to narrow them down. However, during my visit, I managed to visit several places for dining and cocktails, including one place that's brand new and has a view of the ocean. As we arrive at VERRE on a rainy evening, we're just in time to enjoy the serene setting of Cole Harbour at dusk. Inside, thanks to 3 full walls of glass, each table at VERRE has an incredible Vancouver vista, with green plants everywhere keeping it cozy. The name of this newcomer to the dining scene means glass in French. It also riffs on Douglas Copeland's book about Vancouver, City of Glass. The creative cocktails come in equally creative glassware. Mine arrives in a vintage glass sourced on the antique strip on Main Street. The black marble bar is bordered by a 300-bottle wine rack, and the menu has a modern French flair. We begin with beef tartare and grilled pork saddle. After that meaty start, my dining companion goes vegetarian for the main course, with a combo of Brussels sprouts and roasted cauliflower. Although heads up to all the real vegetarians, the Brussels do come with bacon. Meanwhile, I dig into a classic French dish, confit duck cassoulet. Dessert is key lime tart with vanilla meringue and chocolate crème brûlée with an inspired hint of rosemary. After a successful introduction to Vancouver foodies, VERRE is now also open for brunch on weekends, with a patio whenever weather permits. The Homer Street Cafe and Bar has been occupying this corner of Smythe and, yes, Homer, for 6 years now, but lunch today is my first time here, and I love it. If you enter from the corner door like we did, the first thing you notice is the open concept kitchen in a charming space that feels like a Parisian cafe. If you continue further, you realize the restaurant is broken into several distinct dining zones. We take a seat in the Rooster Room. These whimsical birds keep us company through several courses. The poultry theme might be due to the fire engine red rotisserie at the front of the house. Roasted chicken is a favorite menu item here. Back in the Rooster Room, we begin with the duck liver parfait and the albacore tuna crudo, washed down with plenty of rosé. With these generous servings, we could have stopped here, but we don't. We move on to our main courses, steelhead trout and the roast of the day, featuring beef strip loin and broccolini. Of course, we can't resist dessert. Chocolate and espresso mousse, and the prettiest pastry you've ever seen, packing a hearty bottom layer of Basque cheesecake. The roosters are definitely a theme, and good to know, happy hour runs every day from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. Feeling peckish after a stroll along Kits Beach? Luckily for you, there's a fine dining option just steps from the sand. And yes, those are palm trees, flourishing in Vancouver, Canada. The Boathouse on Kits Beach has a dining room that features fresh fish and certified Angus steaks. Today, I stick to the bar, where happy hour with a delicious BC wine like this Red Rooster blend keeps me very happy. Classic bar food bites don't serve up a gourmet revolution, but they're reliable standbys, combined with this view of Burrard Inlet, which is gorgeous even on a cloudy day. The overall effect is jaw-dropping. If you haven't been to the Boathouse on Kits Beach before, I'd recommend giving it a try. And by the way, that happy hour runs 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. all week long. Located on Granville Island, the Liberty Distillery makes Vancouver's first handcrafted premium spirits from 100% organic BC grain. Every step of the process happens right here. The Instagram-worthy copper pot stills allow for mash stripping, whiskey distillation, and the production of vodka, gin, and other spirits right on site. But then, the fun part. The cocktail lounge is open 7 days a week, with a 110-year-old antique bar to get you in the mood. A gin tasting is an excellent way to get to know the Liberty spirits. Pink gin is a new one for me. Delicious. It could even give new meaning to rosé all day. And just try to resist one of their signature cocktails. The refreshing Green Heart is made with Endeavour gin, muddled cucumber, fresh lemon, and elderflower cordial. The Liberty Distillery is open 7 days a week with several happy hour options and brunch on weekends. I'll post the websites below for all the restaurants I cover in this video to help you with your planning. Off the beaten path in Chinatown, MAMIE Taylor's opened in 2013 and is now an established watering hole in the neighborhood. It's famous for its taxidermy. Animals of all kinds line the walls. Named after a Broadway actress in the late 1800s who wasn't above enjoying a drink or two after the show, the cocktails are where MAMIE Taylor's really shines. The bartender makes me a bee sting with gin, ginger, lemon, honey, and bitters. If you want some food to go with your drinks, MAMIE Taylor's does have a full menu. Shrimp and grits, ham grenades, and crispy cauliflower all hit the spot. And with the close proximity to Chinatown fresh food stores, many of the ingredients come from places within 90 feet of the restaurant. So many great and delicious places. If you're interested in learning more about Vancouver, I'm shooting a few more videos while I'm here, so be sure to check out my Vancouver playlist. In the meantime, thanks so much for joining me. I'm Tiffany Burns. See you next time right here on BBTV.